The wind howled through the empty streets of a town that once bustled with life. Silas pulled his coat tighter around him, its frayed edges barely enough to keep out the chill. He wandered aimlessly, his boots crunching against frost-laden leaves that had been abandoned by the trees. The world had changed a year ago, though the exact details no longer mattered. People were gone, vanished like a breath on a cold morning. The why and how were questions Silas had long since stopped asking. What mattered was the silence, the oppressive quiet that filled every corner of his days. He paused at the edge of what had once been the town square, staring at the weathered fountain in the center. It was dry now, the once proud statue of a lion cracked and weathered. He could still hear the laughter of children who had played here, their voices lingering like ghosts in his memory. Silas's heart ached as he stepped into the café on the corner. The bell above the door jingled faintly, mocking him, perhaps. The chairs were neatly arranged around tables, as if the patrons had only stepped away for a moment. He touched the counter where the barista used to stand, a faint smile tugging at his lips as he remembered the endless arguments over who made the best cappuccino. In the corner of the cafe stood a bookshelf, its contents untouched. Silas ran his fingers along the spines, selecting a novel he'd read years ago. He settled into a chair by the window, letting the faint warmth of sunlight filter through the cracked glass. He read aloud to fill the silence, his voice trembling at first, but growing steadier with each word. The story unfolded, its characters coming alive in his mind, keeping him company in a way no one else could. And for a brief moment, Silas wasn't alone. When the light outside began to fade, he closed the book and held it close. Tomorrow, he thought, he would return and read another chapter. It wasn't much, but it was enough to keep him going. Because even in the quietest corners of the world, stories could still bring warmth to a soul left cold by solitude.
No crowd to cheer, no hand to hold, but even now my heart feels whole. For in this stillness I see it clear, the echoes of love still linger near. Alone yet alive I carry on, through empty towns, through fleeting dawns. In the silence I hear the past, find a strength that holds me fast. The road is long, the night is deep, but dreams will find me when I sleep. Though I walk this world unknown,